Dallin, what's up, man? I'm Jordan.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hey, dude, thanks for taking some time looking at USANA. This is
Sure.
going to be incredible.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about yourself real quick.
Well, work at a dental office, single, just have some roommates, you know, just living the dream, really.
Oh, that's
just hanging
awesome.
out, yeah.
Now, you live in Salt Lake City?
Yeah, just right
Okay.
around here.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, man, this is an incredible company. It'll be fun to see kind of how it fits into your life, if it does. My story was I was a college student, headed to medical school. My mom was introduced to these products from a physician.
Wow.
Products worked really well for her. She started kind of talking to me about what the products would do for me. And honestly, at 22, I wasn't really looking for a business. I wasn't looking for a product.
Right.
But I was intrigued by the fact that a physician was doing this. So I decided to take a look, and it was a great decision. So I'd love for you to kind of look at this. What we'll do is we'll just go through this newspaper, and then you can take it with you when we finish. That sound okay?
Yeah, great.
I tell you what, this is a picture of the facilities. All the facilities, the facilities based in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Okay.
And it's an immaculate facility, but I tell you, before we understand really the company of USANA, we got to look at the founder. The founder is this guy, Dr. Wentz. Dr. Wentz started a company in the 70s called Gull Laboratories, where he studied basically infectious disease. You know, smallpox, diphtheria, polio. Are people dying of that anymore?
Right.
Not so much.
No.
So he shifted his research to disease diagnostics and wanted to focus on wellness. And so he sold his company, Gull Laboratories, and then started USANA with a focus on degenerative disease, right? So what started in 1992 in Salt Lake City, Utah, has now expanded into over 19 different markets.
Wow.
So you can grow this business locally, somewhere like Salt Lake City, or you can expand this really worldwide. As we look really at the health challenges, USANA is Greek. It means true health. So let's look at what's causing death today, right? So we look at these top 5 leading causes of death. You got cardiovascular disease, cancer, stroke, respiratory disease, and diabetes. Do these happen fast or slow?
Slow.
A little bit slower.
Yeah.
So these are degenerative, and they actually, if you look at this picture of these 3 cell cultures, you'll see this one in the middle. These are cells that have been damaged by a fatty meal. Have you heard of the term oxidation before?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like an apple turning brown or guacamole turning brown, right? So what happens is, similarly, our cells oxidize. So what we do is we add lime or lemon juice to guacamole to keep it from oxidizing, right?
Right.
So by adding antioxidants, our goal is to really protect the cells. So then begs the question, do we get enough antioxidants? Well, if you look at this diagram down here, you can see fruits and vegetables is always the best source of antioxidants.
Right.
Do you find yourself eating 9 to 13 servings a day?
Sure don't. No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Single guy, you're living with roommates, right?
Yeah.
So what happens is I felt the same way. I wasn't doing it. So I want to encourage people to eat more fruits and vegetables, but knowing that that's a challenge, knowing that it's a bit more expensive,
Right.
a little less convenient. I tell people that adding a multivitamin to your regimen is essential to getting the number of nutrients that you need on a daily basis. I mean, this statistic's alarming to me. You'd have to eat 22,000 calories or spend more than $33 a day to get the same level of nutrients that you get in 1 daily dose of the essentials.
Wow. Yeah.
So you can see the convenience of that. So our essentials is kind of our baseline product. You know, for women, we've got a prenatal product. We've got Body Rocks for teenagers and even USANimals for kids. So we can really kind of measure up based on what level or what age we're working with.
Okay.
Okay, now your needs may be very specific, may be different than mine. You know, are there particular health goals that you've got, maybe things that you've dealt with in the past, injury-wise, or?
Yeah, actually a little bit of arthritis and some other stuff. Just, yeah.
A little bit of an active background, maybe?
Right. You feel myself getting a little bit older.
Yeah, that's great. So I tell you what, we've got a product called Percosa, which is for healthy joints. We've got a calcium product. A Biomega is a great product, but what we can do is we've got a whole array of optimizers to choose from to customize to your individual needs.
Okay.
Now, would you find it maybe a challenge to perhaps open multiple bottles every day?
Yeah, I mean, it might be difficult to.
Yeah, a little inconvenient.
Yeah, right.
So what we've got is we've got a My Health Pack. So we could actually click and drag some of these products into a My Health Pack, and then you just have one pillow pack that you could carry with you. Take one in the morning, take one in the evening. If you're on the go, you can take a couple days at a time.
That's
really
great.
Convenient. And then the health assessment actually will teach you what products you need. So this is a tool that you can use. I think in your case, I think the Essentials, Percosa, and Fish Oil would be a great start.
Okay.
But down the road, if you're teaching a friend or a family member perhaps what these products could do for them, the health assessment is a great option.
Right. And so you can pick any one of these to go into the
Yeah,
My Health
absolutely.
Pack. Wow.
Yep. Okay, so let's turn the page here. Answer this for me. Do people think more about disease prevention or do they think about weight loss?
Weight loss.
Yeah, it's definitely that
Yeah.
way. So as we start to think about it, people are always questioning, you know, do I limit my calories? Do I limit my carbs? Do I limit my fat? I really am an advocate of clean eating, of eating what we call low glycemic.
Okay.
So the rule of thumb for me is if it's grown in the ground, it's probably good for you. Have you ever seen a donut bush before?
No. I've
No,
looked,
it doesn't
but I
work
haven't
that way.
Right.
So what we do is we try to teach and advocate healthy eating from fruits, vegetables, lean meats. But again, is that difficult to get on a daily basis?
It is.
Can be.
Yeah.
So you really have to prep. So what USANA's done is they've come out with meal replacements, shakes and bars that are low glycemic, that are comparable to fruits and vegetables. So you're going to get that balance of carbs, proteins, fats, and fiber. And these are less than $3 a meal.
Wow.
So I mean, they're also cost effective. And then if you've got any particular allergies, we've got products to really customize. We've got whey-based, we've got a Nutrimil-free, dairy-free, soy-free.
Oh,
I
wow.
mean, there's so many different options to choose from, and the same goes for our bars. Now, I like bars. Are you a bar fan?
Kind of, yeah. Nice snack.
I'll tell you, peanut butter bars are my favorite. I love it. They're called the Peanutty Bliss Bar.
Cool.
So what we can do is we can also, if you're not into shakes so much, or you just need something maybe a little bit quicker, bars are convenient.
Okay.
Okay? And then what we can do is we can take all of these shakes and bars, put them into a 5-day kit. This 5-day kit's called Reset. And Reset, it's amazing what this does. It resets, essentially, your carbohydrate addictions, your cravings that you may have.
Yeah.
And then what this does is it's a convenient way to kind of help you towards your goals faster. We find different averages. I've found men lose an average of about 10, women lose an average of about 5 pounds.
Wow.
And the results vary, but really what it is to try to get you on the path towards eating correctly.
Okay.
And then we've got a skincare line. I'll tell you, skincare, a lot of people, a lot of men perhaps, maybe aren't as interested in skincare. I can
Right.
say for myself that I am. What you put in your skin dissolves in your bloodstream within minutes.
Yeah.
But you'll find most skincare products have chemicals and preservatives. So what USANA's done is they've taken some self-preserving technology, formulated Sanse, which is self-preserving. So you can see we've got different lines to choose from.
Yeah, definitely.
We can, you know, energy, we've got foods, we've got skincare. So really kind of it's a holistic approach. And then I don't know if you're an energy drink fan, but Rev 3 is a great option. It's, again, low glycemic, great sources of caffeine, which can be used well. You exercise, you like to bike, do you like to run?
Yeah, definitely. Exercise.
This would be a great option even before exercise or
Okay.
kind of when you hit that afternoon lull.
That's good because those energy drinks can get pretty.
Yeah, exactly.
Full of
Now,
sugar.
help me here. Any questions so far about any of the products?
I don't think so. It seems like kind of everything that I'm interested in is
Yeah,
being touched on.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
you'll learn more as you go. We've got some great resources to educate you even more in depth on the products.
Okay.
So let me ask you this. Do people think more about health or finances, would you say?
Definitely finances. Yeah.
Yeah, so would it be fair to say that people will compromise their health due to their finances?
Definitely.
You know, these products sound great, Jordan, but I can't afford them. Or they'll say, you know, fruits and vegetables sound great, or signing up with that personal trainer sounds great, but
Exactly.
it's not in the budget.
Right.
So I'd like to take a moment here and kind of look at what maybe some of your financial goals are. Do you
Okay.
have some 3 to 5 year financial goals?
Yeah, I would really like to buy a house.
Okay.
Actually, get into a house and start paying off the student loan chunk.
That's very, I mean, I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And you're working at a dental office right now.
Yeah.
So right now you're kind of trading time for money.
Yeah.
So you're limited to a space, you're limited to a certain number of hours. So I think you'll see with this business plan that this would be an additional stream of income that could really help you
Oh, cool.
with some of those goals. So look at this. There's 6 ways to earn income. Your traditional job, you get paid salary,
Right.
and then maybe a Christmas bonus.
Yeah, not very big.
Not very big. So 2 ways to earn income.
Exactly.
We've got 6. So retail, you're familiar with that. You buy the product, sell it for more.
Right.
Commissions is really what I like to teach. This is where you teach others to use the products
Okay.
on a monthly basis. Lifetime bonus would mean that if I sponsor you into the organization, USANA would pay me a 15% match
Oh.
of your commissions. The same would be true if you sponsored somebody else. So really it encourages us to make sure that we train our new people.
Oh, wow.
We've got incentives, we've got a leadership bonus, and then we've got an elite bonus. So they really give you different ways of making income. Okay, so let's transition to the next page here. Let me show you the mechanism. Now this page may seem just a little daunting, I'm going to simplify it for you.
Okay.
I want you to focus right up here at this figure. I want you to think of USANA almost like a franchise. Let's take Subway, for example.
Okay.
If you came to me, you bought a Subway franchise, you would get paid for movement of sandwiches.
Right.
With owning a franchise means that you probably have employees, you've got a retail space to pay for, there's some overhead costs.
Right.
But ultimately your commissions would rise and fall based on the movement of sandwiches through your store.
Yes.
So we're not moving sandwiches,
Okay.
we're moving USANA products. But the cool thing is, we'll be moving products through different markets. Another question, can you move more products by yourself or with a team of people?
With a team.
With a team. So what happens is you build a network. And through your network, you start moving more products. So this simple example, we're using what we call a business center.
Okay.
You'll build two organizations. We'll refer to it as a left and a right.
Okay.
Jill's on the right, Bob's on the left.
Okay.
You move products that each have a point value assigned to them. So 1,400 and 1,500. These products move through your organization in a given week. And to calculate your commissions, this is so easy. All USANA does is they're going to look at the lesser of the two numbers.
Okay.
As long as it's more than 125 points, they'll multiply it by 20%, and then that's your commission points for the week. So in this case, 1,400 times 20% is 280 commission points. Your paycheck would be $280.
Wow. So the points come from the product?
Product.
Oh.
So the Reset, the NutriMeal, the Essentials, the Prenatal, all of those have a point value assigned to them.
Oh, okay.
And based on the amount of points that you move, determines your commission.
Wow.
Right? So it's very similar to a franchise. Now, can you make more money with one Subway or three Subways?
3.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So what happens is USANA gives you the option of starting with 3 business centers.
Okay.
So when you enroll a Bob and a Jill, or you enroll a Matt, what happens is they're going to be under additional centers. So really what's happening here is you've tripled your earning potential from the start.
Okay.
So very simply put, you'll look at the left and the right side of each of the business centers that you own. The lesser of the two sides, we'll add the 3 of them together, multiply it by 20%, and that'll be your commission for the week. So let's just look at this real quickly. Business Center 2, you'll see 700 points left and right. They're identical.
Okay.
So 700 points. You look at this business center, 750 is identical, so 750.
Okay.
And then you'll look, which one's the lesser of the two here? 1,400.
14, yeah.
So add the 3 weakest legs together, multiply it by 20%, and that's your commissions for the week.
Oh.
So you can see this is really kind of simple.
Yeah.
Your goals is to work with a team. Additionally, you'll work with what we call preferred customers.
Okay.
These are individuals maybe not interested in the business, but interested in our products.
Oh.
As points move through your organization, USANA fairly compensates you for that. Any questions about this so far?
It's a lot to take in, but I think basically I get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Makes sense.
Now, I want you to see this too. We've got tax advantages. So if you don't currently own a home-based business or a side business, you're probably overpaying between $3,000 to $9,000 a year in taxes.
Yeah.
So a lot of the expenses that you already have will become business deductions by owning and operating a home-based business like USANA. A portion of your cell phone, a portion of your car, maybe a portion of your rent.
Right.
These things can become business deductions, and you can start saving from the start. I want you to see, one of the questions I had in the beginning is, who sees success in USANA? At 22, I didn't think people would believe in me.
Right.
I didn't think people my age would see success. I saw different demographics. I saw different ages, all seeing success. Over 200 members in the $1 Million Club.
Wow.
On top of that, from a product standpoint, athletes are the pickiest people in the world when it comes to supplements.
Yeah.
So you'll see over 600 professional Olympic athletes that are active, not retired, active, are using the products.
Wow.
You look at these organizations like the WTA and the US Speed Skating Team. Their athletes are using USANA.
That's pretty impressive.
I think they're a little pickier than we are.
Right.
So when I saw that they trusted USANA, that meant something to me. So what questions? Any questions so far? Products or the business?
Not really. It is a lot to take in, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally understand that. So let's just kind of break it down here. You see the difference between 1 and 3 business centers.
Yeah.
You see the value in the products. Do you agree that 3 business centers would be the best way to start for you?
I think, yeah, it's the best way to get going, I think.
So we've got some different options. We've got some pre-designed discount packages that you could choose from to start with 3 centers.
Okay.
Or we could customize a program specifically to you.
Okay.
Help me gauge kind of where you're at. You feel like this is something you're ready to move forward, you need some more information. What would be best for you?
You know, it sounds great, and I'm actually really, really interested. I would maybe like a little bit more time to kind of process it, think about it. develop some questions.
Absolutely. So I think this would be the best step. Why don't you take this newspaper home with you?
Okay.
Why don't you reread this? And then would it be okay if I called you, say, maybe 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon? See what your
That's good.
questions are,
Yeah.
and then we can move forward from there?
That'd be great.
Oh, that sounds good, Down.
Thanks
for
so
your
much,
time.
Jordan.